disappointing night tonight. You feel like you snatched defeat from the jaws of victory is kind of how it felt a little bit, if I'm saying that right. It was a great atmosphere tonight. Our fan base was phenomenal. It was a great environment, and it was great to start fast. I was really proud of the way our defense held up in the second half and kept getting us the ball back, giving us opportunities. And, there's just plenty I can point to that wasn't good enough to win this game tonight, but still felt like it was right there for us to win. And when you don't do it, it leaves you with a pretty sickening feeling. So that's life in this league, and we got to build from it. And as we move forward now to the NFC South opponents here, we got to just figure out ways to be a better football team and be an ascending football team that plays complementary football off of each other. And certainly feel like we have the pieces we need to be successful, but there's obviously more out to go get to play better, to be able to win more consistently. Take any questions you have.
Kurt, what was your vantage point on the 4th and 1, the sweep that ended the game for you all?
Yeah, just kind of reversed out and handed it off, and then from there didn't have too much of a vantage point. So there's not much I can offer you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last week I ended with a question on the third downs on start this week. It was the same, 2 and 9.
Yep.
Where y'all got to dig down
Yeah.
in there to get some continuity, get the third downs going for you.
Yes. I think, it's important that we stay in third and manageable, and I think we were in better third and manageable tonight than we were week 1. But, we've got to do all the things you got to do on third down, which is to, see it right, throw it right with accuracy, get the ball out, protect well, get open, all those things. And haven't been good enough, got to be better moving forward.
And I'm sorry, I gave up the mic, sorry. But losing 2 linemen mid-game, how tough is that, and how the guys do coming in for you, Ryan?
Yeah.
And,
I thought Storm did a very good job at right tackle. I thought Ryan did a phenomenal job at center. There's so many moving parts with the center as far as protection calls, pistol snaps, gun snaps, under center snaps, handling cadence. I thought Ryan did a phenomenal job stepping in and handling a lot. It'll be good to have a week's worth of work with him coming up to build that rapport further. But Storm and him both, I think, stepped up in a major way.
Darnell, second row here. Darnell mentioned a lull in the second and third quarter. What was the disconnect there from your vantage point?
I don't have a great answer for you. I think each play kind of is its own entity, but I'd agree with him that we didn't sustain drives enough in the second and third quarter. Certainly the end of both halves was disappointing.
Yeah, Kurt, it seemed like you started out with a good rhythm between London and Mooney earlier in the game. What happened?
I thought we had a good rhythm, the start of the game, a good rhythm, at the end of the game. As we were alluding to, there did seem to be a bit of a lull in the middle of the game, and for any number of reasons, kind of each play is its own entity.
Yeah. How did the adjustment that the Chiefs were able to make in terms of slowing down the run game affect your overall offensive game plan?
Yeah, they did a good job, trying to contain the run game for the most part. It kind of leaves you in some longer yardage situations at times, but we still want to establish the run game, commit to it, not abandon it. And I thought Zach did a good job of still, getting opportunities for us to run the football.
Okay. And last question, you had a couple of key turnovers there. Can you talk a little bit about what went into those?
Just my arm got hit on the interception. Was just kind of working the corner out to Kyle and was trying to get the ball out to him. And once your arm gets hit, the ball goes up, and you're kind of powerless at that point to control where it lands. But it's tough play.
Kurt, you feel like you were going to get a flag in the back of the end zone there to Kyle?
I didn't have a good viewpoint on it. It was tough. I was anticipating working Mooney, and when the safety then was there, came back to Kyle, but I felt like I was a little late to get to him and was running out of real estate. And in hindsight, if I had to play over again, I either would have gotten to Kyle earlier, or if I were to get to him as late as I did, to put the ball up higher and to not even really put it in the ref's hands at that point. That's kind of where I correct my own play there.
Not necessarily specifically that play, but as a quarterback, are there times when you think, I might get a PI here. I'll either get a completion or maybe I'll get a PI because of the way this play looks in my eye.
I think it's more that you want to give a guy an opportunity and throw with some anticipation and give him a chance, and then from there, you never know. So there were a couple tonight that we got. There were a couple that I feel, I would like to have back as far as trying to put the ball. I was kind of fading away on a couple of them. If there's a free runner trying to anticipate where to put the ball, and if I could do it over again, knowing what I know now, probably would have tried to place it in a slightly different spot to either get the PI or get a completion.
Kirk, with 3 games under your belt now, how do you evaluate this offense? Do you feel like you guys are building the right blocks? Do you feel like you're on the cusp of really breaking through offensively?
I think we have a lot of the pieces we need to be successful. I think we have to get better. I think we've left a lot of opportunities out on the field so far, but I think most offenses would say that around this league right now. I look forward to the challenge, starting right away this week of just trying to be a better offense as we move forward, because I do think that we can be.